Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who have seen some of my videos, this one will be a little bit different. Typically, I focus on refinishing and refurbishing furniture. But today, we're going to be talking all about Christmas trees. First things first, let's put away all of that fall decor. Okay, enough is enough. Let's speed this thing up. This is where we're putting the Christmas tree, so this has guts to goes. Okay, I'm pretty sure my tree is about 9 feet tall, so I'm definitely going to need a ladder for this process. Whoops, definitely need to put on some tennis shoes for this. One super important but often overseen step in the whole Christmas tree setup is fluffing the actual tree. Now, if you're buying a real tree, this step is unnecessary. But since mine is artificial, this is a must. When it comes to adding lights onto your Christmas tree, I like to use these nets. The great thing about them is that they're easy to install, the lights are evenly distributed, and you only need about 2 to 3 depending on the size of your tree. For example, mine, since I only do half of my tree, the one that's facing towards the living room, I just use 2. With the tree prepped, I also like to prep my decorations. I typically lay everything out, color coordinate it, and then by size. This will be very important when actually adding the ornaments onto the tree. A few things to note, I've been adding onto my collection for a couple years now. I typically buy one color at a time and just build on it. So for example, this year the color palette I chose was rose gold, aged gold, an off-white, silver, and a sage green with a rustic twist. Last year, I used the exact same color palette, except I swapped the rose gold for a royal blue. Another thing I like to do is shop around in all sorts of different stores, from Amazon, Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Target, the Dollar Tree, and even some specialty stores around the area. Shout out to Decoration Warehouse in Arlington, Texas. This is about a 3-hour drive for me, but it is so worth it to go and see what they have. Now it's time for the fun stuff. Let's start decorating. I like to start with the tree topper. I use 5 to 6 poinsettias, about 3 to 4 of them on the top and then 3 to 2 on the bottom, almost like an upside down pyramid. And then I like to add some picks around it to give it some dimension, some volume, and just make sure it looks really nice and balanced. Then I add some picks to add volume to the tree itself. We're going to do this looking for some holes and then follow the tree line. Quick tip, make sure your picks are not one on top of the other. You always want to have them kind of in an L shape, so down to the right or up to the left. Next thing I like to add is the ribbon. Similar to the picks, if you are not going to have a continuous line, then make sure to spread the ribbon in the L-shape pattern. I typically add 2 ribbons, sometimes even 3. In this case, I'm going to use a rose gold and an off-white ribbon, giving a bow type pattern and then ending it with a twist. Okay, so remember how I told you guys it was very important to lay out your ornaments by color and then by size? This is why. You always want to add them onto the tree from biggest to smallest. I'm first starting with all the poinsettias. I always like to give them a little bit of dimension, texture, and variety by adding some accents to the sides. Once all the poinsettias were on the tree, then I moved to the ornaments, from big to small, interchanging the colors. Okay, guys, I did this until I felt the tree was nice and full. And after many, many hours, just to give you an idea of how many hours, you may have noticed I've been watching Star Wars in the background, and I watched episode 1 through 5 once everything was said and done. Anyways, this was how it finished. I was so happy with how beautiful this rose gold with age gold and the sage green and silver just all came together. A few other areas I also decorated around the house was the stairs, the entryway, and a couple side tables. P.S. For those of you who have wondered who the dog in my logo is, here's a special sighting of Max, my dog. He was most definitely happy of having me home all day. I hope you guys have enjoyed this holiday edition of Angie's Crafts Furniture Renovation. If you did, please make sure to share this video with your friends and family, and also make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. For now, I'm going to say goodbye, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!